Masha Bruskina, a 17-year-old Jewish girl, was a dedicated member of the Soviet resistance during the early days of World War II. Born in Minsk in 1924, she was a diligent student and a member of the Communist Party youth organizations. When the Germans occupied Minsk in 1941, Masha, a volunteer nurse, found her calling helping wounded Soviet soldiers. She smuggled civilian clothes and false identity papers into the Minsk Polytechnic Institute hospital, enabling soldiers to escape. Her courageous actions were discovered when a patient betrayed her to the Germans. Arrested on October 14, 1941, Masha was tortured for several days, but steadfastly refused to reveal any names of her fellow resistance members. On October 26, 1941, the German forces decided to make a public example of the resistance by hanging Masha and two other resistance members, Volodya Sherbatsevich and Kirill Truss, in front of a Minsk yeast brewery. Before her execution, Masha was paraded through the streets with a sign around her neck that read, "We are partisans who have shot at German troops." Despite the public humiliation and the terror of the situation, she maintained her composure. When the executioners attempted to force her to face the crowd, Masha defiantly turned her back, a final act of resistance and dignity. Her bravery was captured in a series of photographs taken by a German collaborator, which would later become a powerful testament to her story. For decades, the Soviet government, due to state-sponsored anti-Semitism, referred to her as the unknown girl and refused to officially acknowledge her Jewish identity or heroism. It wasn't until a group of journalists and historians began to uncover her story in the 1960s and 70s that her name became known. It wasn't until 2009 that Masha Bruskina's name was officially added to the memorial plaque at her execution site in Minsk, a long overdue recognition of her sacrifice. Bruskina's fate was a common one for resistance fighters and Jewish citizens in German-occupied territories, but her youth and documented defiance made her a symbol of courage. Her story serves as a stark reminder of the brutality of the Nazi regime and the unwavering spirit of those who fought against it. While her legacy was obscured for years by political agendas, her memory is now honored as a powerful example of individual heroism in the face of overwhelming evil. She reminds us that even in the darkest moments of history, acts of compassion and resistance can shine through.